Very good shot, very good innovation, because he had to go down, and then when he saw that the length was not there, he opened the face of the bat. Very good. Not enough on the bat because it was just a couple of runs, but it's still an effective one to pick up those 2 runs.
I think he picked the googly. He went with the turn. Yep, happy to play him out. It's a good spell from Hasaranga. He ends with 2 for 25 as the hundreds on the board at the end of the 16th. 100 for 5.
Airtel short. Airtel money to best. কারণ my Airtel অ্যাপে best offer সব সময়।
জানতে পারলাম বাবার মাধ্যমে যে বিকাশে সেভিংস করা যায়।
এটা সবথেকে ভালো লাগে যে কম অ্যামাউন্ট দিয়ে করা যায়।
$100 for India-Pakistan in whatever tournament is one of the biggest games that cricket would ever witness, and that's exactly what's happening tomorrow, 6:30 local time at Dubai. LDP World Asia Cup 2025, match number 6. So everyone's waiting for this. India versus Pakistan. What a game it promises to be.
If you don't know about that game, well, living in a cocoon, basically.
Well, this is good bowling. That's exactly what Sri Lanka will want from their bowlers, bowling at the death. Cut out the boundaries. Just do it in singles. So the big game coming up tomorrow, Basit, 9-3 in favour of India.
The big game going on right now. And Bangladesh have just rallied back in the game.
Well, no doubt about it. Bangladesh have come back extremely well, I must say. 49 of 39. Swing and a miss. Oh, wicket-keeper misses. Might run away to the boundary. Great effort. I'll tell you what, Kusal Perera. Wonderful effort. Definitely saving 2 runs for the team, but the 50 partnership is up for Bangladesh.
Yeah, a little unforced error. And that is brilliant at the end. Kushal Perera being able to stop the ball going over the rope, but just feel that things have shifted slightly, because before there weren't many unforced errors from Sri Lanka.
Great commitment, I'll tell you what. Great commitment. Had to run around on the boundary, Kusal, and then dived at the last minute. And what about this partnership? They structured it beautifully. 52 of 41. You come in at 53 for 5. Fighting with your backs to the wall. And look at what they've achieved. Shamim Hussain, 33 of 27. Shakir Ali, 16 of 14. The job is still not done, but they're setting up a nice platform.
Absolutely. They'll want some big hits right now. They'll want the boundaries now to really appear frequently, because as you suggest, they have set it up.
Is it hard? There is a fielder. This man can pack a punch, I'll tell you. Pace off that time, so he really didn't have much to work with. Shakir. But from a Sri Lankan point of view, they wouldn't mind this. They've got 6 runs with 1 ball to go, singles, and those 2 byes. All they'll want to do is cut off those boundaries as much as they can.
Firstly, Tushara will want to close this over out without giving away a boundary ball. Team can go over extra or down to third.
That is, I'll tell you, that is clever bowling. Finishes with a dot. 106 for 5.
নতুন সার্ফ এক্সেল আছে টার্বো ক্লিন টেকনোলজি।
Firstly, Tushara will want to close this over out without giving away a boundary ball. Team can go over extra or down to third.
That is very well bowled. I'll tell you, that is clever bowling. Finishes with a dot. 106 for 5.
নতুন সার্ফ এক্সেল আছে টার্বো ক্লিন টেকনোলজি, যা 100 কঠিন দাগ দূর করে এক ধোয়াতেই। নতুন সার্ফ এক্সেল।
প্রতিদিনের সেনসিটিভিটি থেকে সুরক্ষায় ডেন্টিস্টদের আস্থা সেন্সোডাইন এখন পাওয়া যাচ্ছে 20 গ্রামের ছোট প্যাকেও।
Maggie hot and spicy, plus taste of the nation, taste of the nation, taste of the nation, taste of the nation, taste of the nation.
They're having a good time, aren't they? They've travelled from all over the UAE. Sri Lanka playing.
Firstly, Tushara will want to close this over out without giving away a boundary ball. Team can go over extra or down to third.
That is very well bowled. I'll tell you, that is clever bowling. Finishes with a dot. 106 for 5.
নতুন সার্ফ এক্সেল আছে টার্বো ক্লিন টেকনোলজি, যা 100 কঠিন দাগ দূর করে এক ধোয়াতেই। নতুন সার্ফ এক্সেল।
প্রতিদিনের সেনসিটিভিটি থেকে সুরক্ষায় ডেন্টিস্টদের আস্থা সেন্সোডাইন এখন পাওয়া যাচ্ছে 20 গ্রামের ছোট প্যাকেও।
Maggie hot.
Firstly, Tushara will want to close this over.
Wonder if it's a bit of cramp or something a bit more serious. But he did his job for his Shamim Hossain. Has given them something to bowl at. Bit of fielding again. Started well in the field.
They'll need to be really sharp in the field because it's not a big total to defend. 139 on the board. Remember, at the halfway stage, they were 54 for 5, Bangladesh. Good recovery with that record-breaking partnership, the 6th, between Shamim Hossain and Jakar Ali. And they added 86 of 6 to find ways to pick up early wickets here. Because if you don't, Sri Lanka is going to cruise along.
Far from 84 miles an hour from the tall Shoriful. What a lightning start it was by Sri Lanka with the ball. Back-to-back wicket maidens. Both openers gone for ducks. 11 for 3, 53 for 5, and then Jakar Ali and Shamim Hossain both scoring in the 40s, 41 and 42. It's just got them out of a hole.
That's where it hurt Bangladesh. They did lose 2 wickets, but those 2 wickets fell in the first 2 overs without a single run being scored. So that 140 score, 139 that Bangladesh made, came
from Shoriful. 4 without.
আবার কাটছে
কি ভাই, দরকারের সময় নেট নাই? আপনার চাই রবি ওয়াইফাই। এখন নেট অন সারাক্ষণ।
নতুন সার্ফ এক্সেল আছে টার্বো ক্লিন টেকনোলজি, যা 100 কঠিন দাগ দূর করে এক ধোয়াতেই। নতুন সার্ফ এক্সেল।
অ্যাঞ্জেলিক ফ্রেশ এয়ার ফ্রেশনার, মুহূর্তেই মন মাতানো মনোরম সুবাস, জাগিয়ে তোলে এক স্নিগ্ধ অনুভূতি। অ্যাঞ্জেলিক।
Anticipation building in the crowd. This, I don't know, could be a tight one. They look nervous, don't they, the Bangladeshi fans? Doesn't take much to get them off their feet, though. Same with the Sri Lanka. To be fair, it's been an absolutely cracking atmosphere. It feels Fizzer. This, I don't know, could be a tight one. They look nervous, don't they, the Bangladeshi fans? Doesn't take much to get them off their feet, though. Same with the Sri Lankans, to be fair. It's been an absolutely cracking atmosphere. Fizzer's taken the new ball. Doesn't often take the new ball, does he, the Fizz?
Yeah, in search of a breakthrough, an early breakthrough, and they believe that Fizz can deliver the goods. They've gone with two left-arm seamers right from the word go. Remember, Mahdi Hassan, who's in the squad right-arm off spinner, usually do tend to bowl with the new ball. Not tonight.
Might be a wide. Yep. To bowl that one again. So it's a different job for the Fizz with the new ball. It means, of course, that he has one less over towards the back end as well. He might even bowl 2 overs in the power play. Does make leaving out Tuscan Ahmed all the more perplexing in some ways.
Yeah, it's about taking wickets, Floyd, because if you don't pick up early wickets, then no point keeping the overs in the end, because they've got to try to bowl Sri Lanka out.
Hint of width. Opposition fielder just behind square on the boundary, Rishad Hossain. How are you feeling about this score, Atta? Because spoke to Roshan in the break there. He was feeling a bit nervous, actually, on behalf of Sri Lanka, because he felt Bangladesh just had a bit of momentum.
Well, I mentioned earlier, Bangladesh need early wickets. If they can somehow manage to pick up early wickets, then probably they'll have a better chance to go and defend this total. Not enough runs on the board. I still feel 25 runs short.
Great shot. All the way. Magnificent pull shot. So casual.
Effortless. Have a look at this shot. Too easy. Gets up nicely, hangs on to the crease, inside the crease, and then slams it away. Really good pickup shot.
This time he goes to the offside. Wasn't much width there. Just backed away slightly. No swingers yet for Mustafizur. Pratham Nissanka is in good form. Spotlight on him today. Sri Lanka's top scorer in Zimbabwe in their series, which they won 2-1 before coming here. Had a strike rate of 160 in that series too. The player you feel is just getting better and better in the shorter format. Edge gone! That's the early wicket that Bangladesh needed. And Mustafiz has been given the new ball, and he's given them a wicket.
That's the reason why he has been asked to come in and bowl the second over. So you got to give credit to Liton Kumar Das, the skipper, to have that belief. Yes, we've got to find a way to pick up an early wicket. Brings up Fizz on, is smashed for a 6 in this over, and he comes back strongly. Outside edge, straight to the keeper. That's exactly what they needed, an early wicket. The Kusal Mendes gone for 3. Sri Lanka 13 for 1.
Velo unique couple pack. যেখানে আছে দুটো চামচ পেস্তা বাদাম, সাথে সেই দেশি কুলফির অনন্য স্বাদ। জায়েন্সি পেস্তা কুলফি।
জানতে পারলাম বাবার মাধ্যমে যে বিকাশে সেভিংস করা যায়।
এটা সবথেকে ভালো লাগে যে কম অ্যামাউন্ট দিয়েই করা যায়।
ক্যাশ আউট করতে গেলে কোনো চার্জ লাগে না।
বিকাশ অ্যাপে ডিপিএস, টাকা জমায় সারা দেশ।
এভাবেই ভালোবাসার রংগুলোকে আপন করে শুরু হোক এক রঙিন যাত্রা। 5000-এর বেশি শেডস নিয়ে এখন নতুন ফর্মুলায় নতুন প্যাকে এলো বার্জার রুবিয়া ল্যাক। থাকো রঙিন।
Some of them Ishara in at number 3, in good form as well. Played a fantastic innings, match-winning innings against Zimbabwe. Last ball of the second over. Fantastic over, goes for 9, but he's got the breakthrough. 13 for 1.
সবার ভরসা মা, আর মায়ের ভরসা এসিআই অ্যারোসল। 50 বছরেরও বেশি সময় ধরে পরিবারের সুরক্ষায়।
ACI Aerosol।
জানতে পারলাম বাবার মাধ্যমে যে বিকাশে সেভিংস করা যায়।
এটা সবথেকে ভালো লাগে যে কম অ্যামাউন্ট দিয়েই করা যায়।
ক্যাশ আউট করতে গেলে কোনো চার্জ লাগে না।
বিকাশ অ্যাপে ডিপিএস, টাকা জমায় সারা দেশ।
এলো ইউনিক কাপল প্যাক, যেখানে আছে দুটো চামচ পেস্তা বাদাম, সাথে সেই দেশি কুলফির অনন্য স্বাদ। জায়েন্সি পেস্তা কুলফি।
Bangladesh bowling coach looking on. Fast bowling coach. Coached Afghanistan as well. Miscue. Going to get one though. So Shoreful is getting a little bit of in shape.
Yeah, they realize the fact that if you look at what Sri Lanka did earlier on, there were seamers, 3 seamers pulled up front. That's the wicket. An outside edge, genuine edge, and well taken by the skipper. And he also feels that it's going to be the seamers. Another angle to look at that catch. And his work just so far in favor of Bangladesh. What the fans would love to see is Shoriful Islam also among the wickets.
Got to slip in. Well fielded. Fielding's been on point. Throw comes in as well from Rishad Hossain. Bangladesh look up for it in the field, that's for sure.
That will certainly uplift the morale of the team. Nicely struck. Rashad Hossain was brilliant. One-handed, right-handed save was going away from him. Have a look at this. A really good